Hello, wonderful learners. I hope you are all fine. I'm Joseph Tichi, your facilitator for Mathematics Basic 4. Learners, as we always say, mathematics time, activity time. Good. Now, I hold this. How many pen can you see me holding? 1. Very good. And 1 is what? 1 is a number. Very good. So today we are going to look at numbers. And under numbers, we want to look at numbers in a number grade. Numbers in a number grade. And here we are looking at multiples of 500. Learners, let's look at our objective. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify the number above, below, to the right, and to the left of a given number grade. Learners, this is our objective for today's lesson. Well, let's look at something. Let's look at something here. I hold this. It's an arrow. Where is this arrow pointing to? The arrow is pointing to the top. Good. It's pointing to the top. So here, another word we can say that above. Now let's look at, let me point it here to this direction. Where is this arrow pointing to? Down. Very good. So here too we can also say that below. Now let us look at this. Here, where I stand will be different from where you also see it. So this one, I'll place it there. We'll all see it in the same direction. Now let us look at it. Where is this arrow showing? Yes. To the left. Very good. Now let's turn it again and see, where is this arrow showing? Good. This arrow is also pointing to the right. Very good. Now let's come to the board and see. We have the same arrow here. Now the arrow, where is the arrow pointing to? Here is the top. So I wrote above. Above. So top, you can also say above. Now let's come to this one too. Where is this arrow showing? Down. Down. So here we also say below. Yes. Below. So here we can also say that the arrow is pointing down. But here we say below. Now let's look at this arrow. Where is this arrow pointing to? It's pointing to the right. Now let's come to this one too. This arrow is pointing to the left. Very good, learners. Now let's come to this number. I have numbers here. This one is 2,000. 2,000. Now let's begin from here. What number can you see above this 2,000? Yes, this is the number above 2,000. And what is it? It's 1,000. Very good. Then let's look at this one below. What number is below this 2,000? This is the number below 2,000. And what is the number? It's 3,000. Now let's look at this one too. What number is to the right of 2,000? This is the number. And the number is 2,500. Now let's look at this one too. The number to the left of 2,000. And the number is 1,500. Very good, learners. Remember, we said today we want to look at numbers in a number grid, that is multiples of 500. Let's look on the board. Now numbers in a number grid, that is multiples of 500. So here I have my number. I started from 10,000. This is 10,000. And we are looking at multiples of 500. So meaning we add 500 to the number. So if I have 10,000 here and I want to add 500 to it, it becomes what? 10,500. The next one will be 11,000, meaning I add another 500. When I add another 500, it becomes 11,500. I add another 500, becomes 12,000. Then let's come to this one. Here we have 20,000. So 20,000 to when you add 500 to it, it becomes what? 20,500. The next one will be 21,000. The next one will be 21,500. The next one will be 22,000. So here we are adding 500 to the numbers. Then let's come to this one. It's 30,000. So 30,000, when you add 500 to it, you are going to get 30,500. The next one, you add 500, becomes 31,000. 31,000, when you add another 500, becomes 31,500. When you add another 500 to it, you get 32,000. Now let's come to this one. Now we have 40,000. When you add 500 to it, we are going to get 40,500. 40,500. When you add another 500, you are going to get 41,000. When you add another 500, you are going to get 41,500. The next one, when you add 500, you get 42,000. Then let's come to this one. Here we have 50,000. When you add 500, you are going to get 50,500. When you add another 500, you are going to get 51,000. When you add another 500, you get 51,500. Then when you add another 500, you are going to get 52,000. So this is what is referred to as numbers in a number grid. You can see on the board. Good. So learners, we are going to play around a number. Here I said identify the numbers around. So we will pick one number. I will pick 31,500. This one. So I have picked 31,000. So we are going to identify the number around 31,000. Learners, remember in our previous lesson that when we write the numbers, then we try to write the number name. So 31,000, how do you write the number name for 31,000? We write it like this. Remember we said the numbers when you are writing and it ends with TY, we use hyphen to separate the tens from the ones. So 31, then we write our 1,000. So that is how we write 31,000. So here we are going to identify the numbers around this 31,000. And 31,000 is here. So the numbers around this 31,000. Good. Now, we started earlier on by saying the number above, the number below, the number to the right. Where I stand, this is my right. But where you are looking at, this will be your right. But here, as I stand here, this is my right. And the number to your left. Good. So the number above 31,000. The number above 31,000. So let's look at the number above 31,000. Now we have 31,000 here on the number grid. So what is the number above this 31,000? Remember we said the number above is the number which is on top. So this is 31,000. And what is the number above this 31,000? Let's look at it. This is the number above 31,000. And the number is what? 21,000. So the number above 31,000 is 21,000. And how do you write the number name for this 21,000? So 21,000 is written like this. $21,000. Now let's look at the next one, the number below 31,000. So this is 31,000. We want to look at the number which is below this 31,000. So we said below is the number which is down. So if this is 31,000, which is the number which is down? 31,000. The number below 31,000, 41,000. Very good. So it becomes 41,000. Good. So we said the number below 31,000 is what? 41,000. And learners, how do we write 41,000 in words? Or what is the number name for 41,000? Learners, this is how we write it. Good. So 41,000, we write it this way. Good. Let's go to the next one. The number to the right of 31,000. Because we said we are going to identify the number around this 31,000. And now we want to look at the number to the right of 31,000. So this is 31,000. And we want to identify the number to the right of 31,000. So if this is 31,000, the number to the right, this is what? To the right. So the number to the right of 31,000 will be what? 31,500. Good. And how do we write the number name for this 31,500? We also write it this way. Yes. So this is how we write the number name for 31,500. Then let's come to, so we want to play, or we want to identify the numbers around 31,000. Now, the number to the left of 31,000. So this is 31,000. And what is the number to the left of 31,000? And the number is what? 30,500. 500. That is it. It's 30,500. That is the number to the left of 31,000. And how do we write the number name for this 30,500? Learners, it's written in this way. So we write it this way, 30,500. Learners, you can see that from what we did, we took this number and we tried to identify the numbers around this 31,000. And these are the numbers that we have seen. The one which is above the 31,000 is here, 21,000. The number which is below 31,000 is what? 41,000. The number which is to the right of this 31,000 is 31,500. And the number which is to the left of this 31,000 is what? 30,500. Learners, you see, in your own way, you can also write numbers and then you play around so that you identify the numbers, how you write it in figures, and then how you also write it in words. When you go to bank, when they give you the check, we go to bank to either deposit money or we withdraw. So when you go there to deposit the money, you write the money, the amount in words and then in figures. When you are also going to withdraw, the same thing. You write the amount in words and then in figures. So if you learn it at this time, learners, when you grow up, you find it very easy when you are depositing money or withdrawing money from the bank. But I'm not going to leave you like that. I want to give you this assignment, homework. You are going to identify the numbers around. So this is our number grade. I use 31,000. I want you to also play around this number. Okay, let's play around this. It's 40,500. So you are also going to play around this, 40,500. You are going to find the number above this, below it, to the right, and then to the left. So this is the homework. You are going to identify the numbers around this figure, 40,500. Learners, I want you to sit down and then you also play around this number. Tomorrow when we meet, we'll look at it and see whether we did